Now Central Oregon's local alert weather with Katie Suniga.
Another viewer photo of the river. This time a bit more water is flowing and not quite as much ice across there toward the Sun River area. It's good to see we're thawing a bit, although it has been quite slushy on some of those roads, especially the side roads that have not been plowed. I know that I've been seeing quite a few people sort of slip sliding around a little bit as they go through the areas. As far as roads go across the travel conditions on ththose mountain passes, things look a little clearer at the Mount Bachelor Century Drive camera as well as Willamette Pass, but both Government Camp and San Diego Pass are still rather snowed over. I did check the mountain passes and those highways, and it looks like everything right now that is supposed to be open is open. That does not obviously include those seasonal closures. Most of the activity we're seeing right now is to our north, getting pummeled with rain through the valley. Starts to turn into mixed precipitation as it hits the Cascades right through this area, and then snow obviously to the north of that. Not completely done with the snow possible accumulating on the Cascades, and our precipitation should turn more to rain after we have this brief break tonight while we get that cold front moving through to the warm front, then back to the cold front on Friday, which is that next chance that we have for snow. Winds have stayed calm today. We talked about things being a bit on the calmer side now that that system has come through, but that next one, the one that comes through on Friday, that is a possibility to see our winds picking up on Thursday night into Friday as it comes in, looking at around that 15 to 20 mile per hour range. Here's a state look at the map for your watches and warnings. We have the winter weather advisory that you can see is mostly to the north. It's off to the east some, just the winter storm warning right there along the Cascades and some of our higher elevations. And then again, that aerial flood watch goes from the crest of the Cascades all the way out to the coast, expecting some potential slow flooding in those areas, not the flash flooding. Again, that's what the aerial means as compared to flash. Here was what I was talking about. You see this break for the showers on the east side and through most of the region, still that rain along the Cascades. But as we get into Thursday night, the next cold front comes in. This is when we can expect the winds to pick up, and this is when we start to see that chance for some snow, mostly snow in the higher elevations, rain for the lowers and off to the east. By the time we get to 1 o'clock, we're back to seeing just some snow on the Cascades. That continues to back off for us as we get into Saturday, and now we're looking at partly clear to mostly clear skies for our weekend, but our temperatures drop down quite a bit to reach that on that weekend. With our future track for the snowfall, you can tell not much is expected accumulation-wise compared to what we've had. Another 4 to 8 inches is great for those mountain passes, not expecting any within the region. Here are your current temperatures. We had a just slightly below average day today so far, but the interesting part is with this warm front that's coming through right now, we're actually not expecting to cool off tonight. We're going to continue to warm into the evening, so we may have already reached our low temperatures for today. We may be a degree or two cooler before we warm up tomorrow. This warm up takes us all back into the 40s, maybe even warm springs into the low 50s. We keep those warmer temperatures until the cold front comes in, and that's what I mentioned. We cool back down to average on Saturday. We start to see quite a bit more sunshine, and we start next week in the low 40s, which is right where we should be this time of year.